My name is Ben Boothe, and this is Big Sky Voices.
And I'm Victor Waumett with Storyteller Films, co-host of Big Sky Voices, and today our guests are...
Nani Ariela, chairman of the Santa Fe Film Festival.
I'm Ariela Rivera, and I'm the director of the Santa Fe Film Festival.
And what is the Santa Fe Film Festival?
The Santa Fe Film Festival is an annual celebration of films, parties, panels, an awards program where we award filmmakers in different categories for the best picture that they put forward, and really a celebration to honor all those who work hard in the film industry in New Mexico and around the world.
And we'll say this again, but when is the Santa Fe Film Festival?
February 7th to the 11th.
So it's next month. It's coming up in a month.
Very close,
Great.
yes.
Okay.
I've got a question. What is the magic of the Santa Fe Film Festival? You know, people come from all over the world, and I suppose y'all will tell us about that. But always Santa Fe seems to have this ethereal thing, you know, like the old Hollywood used to have. Tell me about that. I mean, I know y'all feel it, y'all are part of it, but what is it? You know?
A lot of it's the community. It's a very creative community. It's Santa Fe is one of the largest art centers in the country, and there's so much art around the world and in the country, but Santa Fe has its unique essence of it, and a lot of artists, not just in film, but in other areas. So I think really one of the magic pieces of the festival is the community.
Yeah.
The experience, I believe, altogether. You know, people come here for the culture, and because it's such a different little niche within New Mexico, and just being able to experience all the beautiful culture around us as well.
You call this the festival the Cinema Different.
Because it's in the city different. And
Oh, that's the nickname of Santa
City
Fe,
Different.
the City Different.
yeah,
Okay.
Santa Fe is called the City Different.
Okay.
And the festival does things a little differently than a lot of festivals do too. It's very focused on its local film community in Santa Fe and in New Mexico. That is paired along with the New Mexico Film Industry Incentive Program, which is an ambition to bring films to the state of New Mexico. And we really feel like honoring our local artists is one of our strengths.
Who are some of the celebrities that'll be here in Santa Fe here in just just a few weeks? Mm-hmm. Tell us about who's coming.
We have a variety of them. Definitely one of our biggest things that is going to be happening is a panel. Mm-hmm. It's really encouraging women, and that's a big strength of why I'm coming into this, is because we encourage women coming into film, creating their own films. We have Aisha Tyler, who is going to be on a panel, and she's also having one of her films that's going to be previewed at a screening as well. So I originally started a business here in Albuquerque that it highlighted women who really need to empower themselves in any division. It's called Women in Design, and so I'm bringing that into the festival with helping us with more narratives, more different opportunities for women to know what they can do within film.
Well, your timing's perfect for that too, isn't it? Right
It is, yes.
And if you don't know who Aisha Tyler is, you should go and watch Archer, which is a really big popular show that comes on late night TV. Now, all the young people know who Aisha Tyler is.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Archer a cartoon? Is Aisha a cartoon?
It is.
You would know her also from Criminal Minds. She's a
Okay.
pretty well-known actress.
Great,
Wow,
great.
wow.
Yeah.
And then one of your directors has been real involved in Haiti. I thought, well, he's probably thinking differently these days, you know. He's done all kinds of good works apparently overseas and whatnot.
What's the goal of the festival, really? I mean, what do you want to accomplish with it?
What we want to do is recognize the filmmakers that do great work, and we want to empower our film community and celebrate and bring people together in a positive atmosphere where we can watch films, give awards, have a few parties, and just really celebrate film and recognize what's important in the film industry.
So you'll have local New Mexico filmmakers there, New Mexico Films?
Oh, yes.
Okay, great.
But a lot of networking goes on. A lot of deals are made during this festival, aren't they? You know, people coming in from LA and other places that have projects, or people who need financing for films and that sort of thing.
Yeah, actually, one of the things that we're really proud of is the Shoot Santa Fe pilot project, which started at the Santa Fe Film Festival in 2013 and has been going on, and we've made a few projects with it. It takes a couple years for these projects to get to where the first one in which is tagged, which was a pilot competition where they would turn in a 30 to 90 second trailer or commercial based off of a pilot idea, and the winner will be produced.
Right.
And the first one, tagged, directed by Hannah McPherson, actually got picked up by Awesomeness TV.
That's great.
And awarded $1.5 million per season, and they're just finished season 3, so that's $4.5 million that has come into New Mexico, giving jobs, spending money in businesses, and just creating economic development. So that's one of our favorite competitions that we have, because of what a big return it does for our community and our filmmakers. So we're going to be doing that again, and the producers are playing with the idea of maybe if there's 2, they might decide to produce 2 of them this time. So we'll
Nice.
see
It's exciting.
if they're conflicted with a great one, because that's happened in the past. We've wanted to do
How many
more.
people do you suppose you'll draw in for this to Santa Fe for this upcoming festival? 10,000, 20, 30,000? What do you think? How many people will come in, do you think?
We project about 7,000 to 10,000. However, we're partnering with the New Mexico Film and Television Hall of Fame Awards, so that's bringing a whole different level of energy that we're not expecting. We think that it's going to skyrocket much bigger than we had expected. We're inducting not only George R. R. Martin and Imogene Hughes, but we're inducting the New Mexico Film Office, because the New Mexico state was the very first state in the entire country to actually have a film office, and we're proud about that, and a lot of people don't know. And we're also inducting Breaking Bad, because it's on its 10-year anniversary, and all of that crew is coming out here.
Wow.
And then we're inducting Milagro Beanfield War, and we have their writer and director and producer and actors that are coming, and that's on its 30-year anniversary.
Wow.
And a few other shows that Rudolfo Anaya's Bless Me Ultima is coming with a bunch of their crew. So these films, which are iconic, which have made landmarks in the state of New Mexico, are bringing back all of the people that worked on it, and that is going to draw a whole other level of energy that's going to multiply with the Santa Fe Film Festival.
Those will be public events that people can come to and actually mingle with the people that did Bless Me Ultima, or...
Yeah, they're all going to be going to the festival and watching the movies and going to the events. If you want to go to the festival, you can go to the Santa Fe Film Festival website. And if you want to know more about Hall of Fame and who's being inducted and honored, we have some rising stars. We have some honorariums of people in the New Mexico film industry that have actually passed away, and we want to remember them, so we're going to be honoring them at the awards ceremony program. But you can go to nmfilmhalloffame.org and buy tickets to that.
And that's all during Film Week. So
Yeah.
the gala is actually going to be on Sunday, February 11th.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's in between, and there's just so much going on during Film Week. So
Wow. Well, you know, y'all got a good website. I went through it this morning, and there's one picture that I particularly like. Of course, you know, you guys are picturing all that stuff, but I was just flipping through it, and I nearly fell out of my seat. There was a picture of my wife, Sonny, there, from when she participated in the festival, you know, 2 or 3 years ago. And I thought, wow, that picture is so beautiful. I know that girl. You know?
Yeah.
You guys have got a lot of talent, and I really commend you for what you're doing. The mayor must be thrilled to death when this thing goes on.
Yeah, actually, there's quite a few film festivals in Santa Fe and in the state of New Mexico.
More than two?
There's more niche festivals that happen, but one thing about the independent film festivals, our community is so small and so close that they put on a lot of really great programs. A lot of the people that work with us also work with them, and we're all in the same
Las
community.
Cruces, there's just so many film festivals,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's exciting that people care, because when we all go home and we relax, what do? We watch something.
Watch the movie.
and that's
Right.
really what it comes
Yeah.
down to, is enjoying our time and seeing it on a real screen. It's such a different cinematic opportunity to go and watch these films.
Is there anything special that you're doing at this festival in relation to women in film, or encouraging women writers or directors? Or
We do have a couple panels
Okay.
that we're going to be encouraging. There's a lot of different aspects, even for a law panel, knowing the rights, the wrongs, what you might not understand before it gets to that. And that's kind of what the tune-up program is. It talks about different opportunities for people to not just tune up their career, but tune up their experience and their knowledge being in the film industry.
Okay.
There's about 4 or 5 panels that are around women topics. And in terms of films, we actually, this year was our first year of opening up a new category of a women's narrative. And that's being run by Catherine Clark, who is heading that. So we're pretty excited about the level of feminine influence that's happening at this year's festival, and we're excited about it.
We're going to see, don't you think, Victor, a whole new generation of women producers. They're coming. They're already doing it.
Wait,
Yeah.
aren't you a woman producer?
I am.
Tell us about what you do.
I actually just finished producing my first major motion production called Santa Fake. And it's a story about a boy who escapes trouble and accidentally ends up in Santa Fe and discovers his true self. So we've got, it's not a musical, but it has musical vignettes in it, about 5 of them, and we got a few really amazing Glee cast stars to act in our film and star in our film, and just an amazing cast, an amazing crew. We just wrapped last week, and we're talking about next productions that we're going to be working on. And that film was actually directed and written by a female, Julie Burris, who wrote and
Way to
directed
go.
that.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic, Nani. I'm so proud of you. That's wonderful.
Thanks.
Yeah. So we've got about 2 minutes left. The political thing that's going on in the United States, just briefly, do y'all see it having an effect on the movie industry, or the writing, or the creativity, or the courage? I have seen a few new productions come out that seem to be very conservative in orientation, and I thought that was a nod to the current sort of thing that's coming out of Washington. What do y'all see here? Do you think it's having an effect, a negative or positive effect?
I think it's definitely, every time anything happens in history, they always make movies and stories
That's
about
right.
it, and
Yeah.
songs and poems.
Right.
Maybe not the answer you're looking for, but I will inform you that last week or the week before, they just passed a law, a national film incentive law. So not only does New Mexico and Georgia and Louisiana, and we all have our incentive tax rebate programs, but there's now one for the entire United States of America.
What does
they
that
just passed.
involve?
Well, you can come find out. At the Santa Fe Film Festival, we actually have one of the guys that was part of putting that law together, Corey Kessler, who's coming from Chicago, to actually spell it out and discuss it. And it is a national topic. We will have people from around the country coming because it's new and everyone's wondering what this means for them. But
Right.
I think it's a good thing for our country, especially since incentive programs do attract business.
Yeah.
Well, since we're getting
Go
down
ahead.
close to time again, Ben,
Yeah.
tell us again when the festival is and how somebody can get in touch with you, or how they can get tickets or participate.
You want to go ahead and...
Yeah, I mean, just go to SantaFeFilmFestival.com.
Okay.
We have a variety of different things that you can actually go to and sign up for. There's also going to be films that you can go directly to the website. We're going to be at Jean Cocteau. We're going to be at CCA in Santa Fe.
Those are theaters.
Correct,
Yeah,
and
yes.
also the screen. So you can purchase individual tickets if you're just interested in something, or you could also just email me, director at the Santa Fe Film Festival.
And when does it start?
It starts February 7th to the 11th.
February 7th to the 11th. Okay.
And the hub, if you're in Santa Fe at that time and you want to get information, is at the Hotel Santa Fe Hacienda and Spa.
Okay.
And I've noticed that.
Yeah, there's quite a few hotels that have discount rates.
Yeah.
Drury, the Lodge, Inn at Santa Fe, and actually more are signing up to get discount to give discount.
And that's also
rates, too.
all on our website.
Sure.
There's different ways that you can rent a vehicle from Hertz, or you could do whatever that you might, need to get around to have access.
Other special discounts, yeah.
Good parking places in town for people who want to participate. What do you say? I always get lost in Santa Fe because none of the streets
It's a
go
very
straight.
windy road.
Yes.
That's why it's the city different.
Yeah. So where would you suggest just a good central parking place for people that come into
Our
town?
base is at Hotel Santa Fe, so there is going to be parking there, and you can access a lot from what's around there. We have a lot of events close to there and venues.
Most things are within walking distance, but there's a few places where you would need to drive to, like the Screen, which is our home theater
Yeah.
and our largest theater of the festival this year.
So you're the chairman and you're the director. Are y'all going to get any sleep between now and the end of that festival?
I don't believe so.
You're going to pull out your hair.
We usually don't sleep the month before.
One year I brought in an investor from Texas, and Nani and I set up a breakfast to kind of entertain him. But the breakfast was at 8 o'clock, and when she walked in the door, she looked like she had a hard week. She was so tired and sleepy.
The closer we get to it, the less we'll sleep. I
Yeah.
remember one night we literally slept for a minute. We thought we'd have 10 minutes, but
It
the
felt
phone
like
rang.
10 though.
Well, listen, we are so proud of you two people. Y'all are talented. You're doing so much, and making a difference in the lives of people and the economy. Pretty cool, really. And Big Sky Voices wants to
recommend this festival because I'm going to be there. Ben, and I bet you are too.
Well, I am, but also the name says Big Sky Voices. Y'all are voices that need to be heard, and that's what we're trying to do. So congratulations to you. We will see you in Santa Fe.
Thank you.
And this is the end of Big Sky Voices. Adios.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.